So what makes Midnight really special is we kind of focus on three things at the same time. First, we look at privacy in a holistic way. So instead of saying, hey, it's just a ZK system or we do multi-party computation and the other things, you look at like privacy like waterproofing. Okay, so water gets in everywhere, and that's privacy when you think about it. So you can have a great roof, you can have the great tarps, you can have the great tar, all this stuff. The water gets in the cracks, so you can have great technology, you can have great stuff, but then your cell phone has a backdoor, or there's some issue with a malware on your computer or something. So Midnight seeks to build a universal privacy system, and it tries to holistically take care of all the different privacy needs, whether it be zero knowledge or multi-party computation or confidential compute. Second, we're really concerned about abstraction. Right now we have this big issue where it's really hard to use cryptocurrencies. We're 15 years in. I've been here for a long time. I've talked to all the guys, the Sonys, the Toyotas, the Microsoft. They all have pilots. And I come back a year later, I say, how'd that pilot work out? They say, oh, it's great. I said, well, did you adopt blockchain? Is like all of Microsoft running on a blockchain now? They say, no, because we can't do the private side. And we have this issue and this issue. So we said, all right, let's just reset the whole thing. And at the protocol level have wallet abstraction, chain abstraction, and make it so simple that to use the cryptocurrency, you just tap the button, put your thumbprint, enter a PIN code, you got a wallet, it's just working and it just works. Right? So make it ridiculously simple, really easy for consumers to use, not just that technology, but abstract it across so they can actually create wallets of 33 different blockchains. So across the entire space. And so we're working real hard with intents and chain abstraction and wallet abstraction, these other things to get a very native experience and to actually allow people to pay in any cryptocurrency they want. So you can pay in Circle, with your USDC, you can pay in Tether, you can pay in Yen, doesn't matter. You can pay in Bitcoin, Ether, ADA. And then the final part of it is smart compliance. So we have this real world asset revolution that's happening right now. $10 trillion of assets want to work their way into the cryptocurrency space. So how do you automate the KYC? How do you automate the AML? How do you go from like when we went from contracts to smart contracts, from compliance to smart compliance? So settlement is compliance.